Hey fam, KP here from Eat Healthy, Live Free. Just want to share something with you once again. So a lot of times, I've been telling you about water and the kind of water you should drink. I normally say reverse osmosis or distilled water or both, right? And be careful of the other ones that you drink. That's one. Two, I've often told you that in Canada, they put the purity level on the bottle. So they put it in numbers and with an acronym of ppm, so parts per million, and they'll give you a number before that. So I'm going to show you a bottle now with a number and a parts per million beside it. It has two numbers for parts per million. And I'll show you the significance of these numbers. Number one, in terms of how they write it. So they're literally telling you in Canada what the purity level is. And then I'm gonna measure it, the purity level, with a TDS meter, right, to tell you just how pure the water is. And secondly, I'm going to be using what is called an electrolyzer to show you, right, the impurities that are in the water. So it's not going to be complete because the electrolyzer has like a fine print information that is color coded. So if it's red or if it's brown or if it's green, it'll tell you what it means. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you the ppm number on the water bottle. So they're already telling you whether the water is good or not, because I guess, government regulations force them to do it. All right. So I'm just going to flip this camera and give you a chance to see it. So this is a super zoom shot. The water is Kirkland, right? You see, it's in the bottle, right? My brother gave me this water. He has 2 cases of it. And it says the ppm of 550, right? In terms of, what does it say here? Dissolved minerals, salts, right? And then it says fluoride, ions, ppm of 0.3. Okay, so that 550 is letting you know that this water is not good, and I'm gonna show you what that means, okay, with my TDS meter. So just letting you know, in the US, to all my US people, they don't have this number on the water bottles. It either says reverse osmosis, distilled, or just nothing, just purified or something like that. But they don't have these numbers. These numbers they have on the water bottles here in Canada to let you know what you're working with. All right, so I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna set this thing up. So in terms of using the TDS meter, I got some pipe water. So I just got the water from here, okay? Some pipe water. And then I'm gonna use my brother's bottled water and put it in this cup here, and then I'll show you the number and what it says. All right, between the both of them, pipe and my brother's bottled water. So this is my brother's bottled water. I'm putting it in here. I should have gotten a clear glass. Maybe I'll do that. All right, so my brother's bottled water right here, and this is pipe water right here. Okay, so I'm going to do now, utilize, this is the TDS meter. Okay, it's at 0 right now. I'm going to test it in both water just to show you what you're working with. All right, so I just put the TDS meter in there and it's telling you how much ppms, right? It's a bit fuzzy when I zoom in on it, but the ppm right now is holding steady at 146 parts per million. All right, so that is pipe water, and that's what's happening with it. Yeah, let's turn this back on. So it's about 146, 147. That's what it's saying the pipe water is. Okay. So this one now is my brother's water. Okay, it's my brother's water. And remember, the bottle said 500. Okay, It's my brother's bottled water, 500. So right now, you know, this TDS meter is measuring the contaminants, and this one was 146, 140. Pipe water 146, 147. My brother's bottled water in this glass right here is saying 466. And remember, the bottle itself said 500 ppm. So it's telling you once again the amount of contaminants the water has in there. It's all clear, you can't see it, but I'm going to use another instrument to show you what this number actually means. So it's going up to 464. 464. See that? It's bouncing back and forth, right? Holding steady at 460. So that's what you're looking at. Maybe they, you know, went up to 500 just to, you know, give themselves a little wiggle room. I don't know what the issue is in terms of why they would be putting water like this, giving people water like this, but that's the kind of world that we live in. All right, so you know, it's bouncing around. It's not gonna go down. It's at 400. It's already bad. So the pipe water was 140 something, and this here, right? Let's get the light back on. Is at 458. It was at 460. Went down to 458. All right, that is just terrible, 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 terrible. All right, so that's one part. So that's the TDS meter, measuring the parts per million. So this instrument, like the TDS meter, displays the impurities. Okay, it tells you what the impurities are by showing you what's in it. At the top of it, I'm gonna try my best to zoom in here. You have the information, right? And how to use the electrolyzer. Okay, part of it is to tell you what it's color coded. So if you notice here, it says the different impurities are shown by colors, right? Electrolyzer water indicates different impurities in it. Yellow, let's see here, yellow has acids, fluoride, and other organic matter. Green, arsenic, mercury, lead, copper, sodium. Blue, bacteria, viruses, carcinogen, chemical, fertilizer, pesticides, and other. Red, iron, rust, bacteria. White, lead, zinc, mercury, inorganic. Black is dirt and heavy metal. All right, so that's what the electrolyzer does. Okay, so that's the color code. Just remember that information there, and we'll watch this thing work. All right, look at this. You see that? It's bubbling in there. It's bubbling. This is the pipe water once again, and this is the bottled water. Look at that, folks. Look at that. This is the electrolyzer doing its job. You know, this is the bottled water right here. It says it on there, 550 ppm. That means it's garbage. It is garbage. What else does it say? It says what? Natural spring water. I don't know what that means. I honestly don't know what that means. So in Canada, they gotta put the purity level. Look at it. It's green, it's white, it's brown. Down here, it's cloudy, it's white. It's cloudy. You got some stuff. This is the pipe water right over here. This is the pipe water. Look at it. Look at how it looks. So the pipe water is 140 something. This is 400. Right? Both of them are not good. So I'm just giving you a shot. So if you're a dialysis person, if you're just taking care of your health. This is what you get, folks. This is what you get. Please make sure reverse osmosis or distilled water. That's what you would want to get. Don't be just catching pipe water, making soups and juices with this stuff. You know, you're just... Sometimes we get sick. We don't know what's wrong with us. But, you know, it's doing things like this. The bottled water. Look at it. Look at it again, folks. And the pipe water. See that? This is the kind of stuff that we ingest. This is the stuff we're putting in our bodies. Right? They don't want you to know. They don't want you to understand. You know, you may not get what the whole concept of ppm is, but let the visual show you. This is what you're putting in your body. Don't cook with it. Don't drink this. Don't make soup, like I said. Don't make juices. Nothing like that. Do not be ingesting. Take care of your health. Right? There's no way we should be putting this stuff in our bodies. And they know, but, you know, this is the kind of world that we're living in right now when it comes to honesty and trust and all that. All right, so that's the end of the video pretty much. Sorry it took so long, but you know, I just had to make sure that you see exactly what I did. The TDS meter and the electrolyzer. All right, those two instruments. One tells you how impure it is. The other one reveals the impurities. Okay, it's something that you can buy off Amazon and you can do these tests yourself, right? But you know, the long and short of it is this, you know, this water that is in this water bottle here is no good. This is no good. I'm gonna show you some other water and tell you what the ppm level in them are. Because in Canada, they have to put those numbers on the water bottle. I'm just emphasizing that because I want you to remember that. All right, so until next time, it is KP here from Eat Healthy, Live Free. Remember, drink good water, reverse osmosis distilled water, eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, exercise, get your rest. All right, take care of yourself. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment as well. Hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'm on. All right, take care of yourself. Until next time.